Hello, Emma here. Thank you for joining me for a midweek flow to get your energy back up and maybe your creative juices flowing. Join me on your mat, standing at the front with your feet hip distance apart, and bring your hands to heart center. We'll take 3 centering breaths, inhaling fully through the nose and exhaling fully through the nose. Just really fill yourself up here and really let it all go. One more of those. Now, standing with your feet firmly on the mat, rotate your hands so the palms of your hands are facing the front of your mat and relax down your shoulders. Really feel that energy grounding through your feet and then coming up through your legs, lifting all 10 toes up off of the mat and then returning them to the ground in pairs and one at a time. Inhale your arms up overhead and exhale forward folding, tucking your chin slightly. Inhale halfway lift. Exhale forward fold. Inhale all the way back up to tall mountain, and exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale your arms overhead, allowing your palms to come together to touch, and then exhale, taking a side bend to the left, stretching through that right side body. Inhale, returning to center. Exhale, taking a side bend to the right, stretching through your left side body. Inhale, returning to center. Exhale, bending to the left again. Inhale to center, and exhale, bending one more time to the right. Inhale to center. Allow your hands to come to heart center as you lift up gently, peeling your right heel away from the ground, and then lifting that foot up off the ground, staying strong in both feet, and zipping up your left side, making sure your hip is over your leg and not falling out to the left. Just finding your balance here. And then take that right knee out to the side and take it in circles. One direction, and then switch directions. And then bring that knee back to the front and return the foot to the ground. Walk your feet out if you'd like. And then begin slowly to shift your weight onto your right foot, peeling your left heel up off of the ground. And bringing that knee up in front of you. Finding your balance here. Breathing in and out your nose. Filling yourself up. And then bring that left knee out towards the side and take it in circles. And then switch the direction of your circles. Bring that knee back to the front and place your left foot on the ground. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, forward folding. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back, finding your lunge, and then drop your right knee to the mat, finding a low lunge. Inhale your arms up overhead. Low crescent. Maybe your gaze lifts here. Just feeling that nice stretch in the right hip. And then return both hands to the earth. Tuck those right toes under to extend long through your right leg. And then keeping your right hand on the ground, lift your left hand up to the sky, finding a nice twist here. Breathing in and out of your nose. Return that left hand to the ground. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Coming forward for your chaturanga, lowering yourself all the way to the ground. Coming up into a baby cobra, taking a few breaths here. Feeling the way your shape of your body changes the shape of your breath. Gentle on your neck here, no need to look up to the sky. Exhale, bring yourself back to the mat. You can press up through table and then extend your hips back for down dog. Pressing your hands into the mat. Feel free to walk out your down dog. Find some movement here before finding some stillness for a breath. with your next inhale, step your right foot forward, finding that lunge. And then allow your knee to come to the earth, your left knee to come to the earth. Inhale your arms up overhead. Gazing slightly elevated here. Feeling into that hip. And then bring your hands back to the mat. Tuck your left toes under, straightening that left leg. Keep your left hand planted on the earth. Raise your right arm up to the sky, finding a nice twist. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Filling up fully for your body, whatever that means in each pose. Bring your right hand to the earth. Step your left foot forward to meet your right. Forward fold. Allow your head to drop so the crown of your head is facing your mat on the ground. And then inhale, rising for tall mountain. Maybe finding a little back bend here before exhaling, bringing your hands to heart center. Peeling up through your right heel again. And elevating your leg so your knee is about parallel with the ground. Taking a breath here, finding your balance. And then on your exhale, keeping a micro bend on your left knee, begin to lean your upper body forward, bending at your left hip as you extend that right leg out behind you, finding your warrior three. Try to stay relaxed through your shoulders. Your hands can be out. They can be at heart center. They can be up ahead. Wherever you are today, be there. Be happy being there. And then sweep that leg under you again, bringing it back to the front with the bent knee. Staying here for one more breath. And then allow your foot to gently come back to the earth. Walking those feet out if you need to. We'll repeat that on the left side. So begin to transfer your weight onto your right foot. Really strong through your right leg, keeping a micro bend. Bringing your knee up so your femur is about parallel with the ground. Your foot is active here as though it's standing on the ground. Just finding your balance. Then we'll begin to hinge at the right hip as you press your left leg back behind you. Taking whatever arm variation you'd like. Maybe you want to fly today. One more breath. And then sweep that left leg underneath of you, bringing it to the front again. Breathing here, finding your stability, and then gently place it on the mat. Separate your legs, your feet about as wide as the mat, and just find a sway here. Don't let the wind push you over. Left to right, just let your arms do their thing. And then return to center, hands at heart center, coming into our yogi squat. Your toes may need to turn out a little bit more. Just feeling into those hips, breathing into that space. Adjust as you need to. Finding stillness with the movement of your breath. And then inhale, coming back into tall mountain, inching your feet back to about hip distance apart, and hands to heart center. Step your left foot back, finding your warrior two. We're counting down from 3 to 2 to 1 today. Finding your version of your warrior two today. No worries if it doesn't look like mine. And then flip that palm so it faces the sky, bringing your right hand up and over, finding your reverse warrior. Your left hand can fall back towards your left leg. Breathing here, returning to your warrior two. And then cartwheel your hands down to the ground. Your right foot can step back to meet your left. Come forward for your vinyasa, chaturanga, up dog. And then press your hips up and back, finding your down dog. With your next inhale, stepping up with your left foot, coming into your warrior two. Adjust as you need. Breathing here. Taking that left palm to the sky, reversing your warrior. I'm closing my eyes to challenge my balance. Adding some play here. Returning to your warrior two. One more breath here. You've got this. You're doing a good job. And then cartwheel your hands to the mat. Step your right foot forward to meet your left forward fold. Inhale all the way up for tall mountain. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale your hands up for tall mountain. Maybe they meet at the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Straightening that spine and extending through the crown of your head. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping your left foot back again, not quite as far as for warrior two, coming up into your strong warrior one. So your knee is bent. Your knee is no further than above your ankle. But it can be behind too. Your knee does not have to be bent a lot. And your back foot is at about a 45-degree angle. Just finding your pose here. You can have your hands at heart center. You can have your hands up. Whatever's comfortable for you. Either way, wherever you are, relax through your shoulders. Don't press them down. Just find ease. Take your hands to heart center. And then your hands will come to the mat. Step your left foot back a bit more, coming into your lunge on the right side. And then cartwheel your hands up, finding a twist. So your left hand will be in front, your right hand will be behind here. Strong through that extended leg. And then your hands will come back down to meet the mat. Your right foot will step back to meet your left. Chaturanga, take your vinyasa, up dog. Maybe pausing for a breath here. And pressing yourself back into your down dog. Step your left foot forward. And then step your right foot forward a bit. Coming into warrior one on your left side. Your hips are basically facing forward. They might be tilted a bit, but basically forward. If you need to adjust your stance, feel free to do so. Just feeling your powerful warrior one. One more breath here. And then exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Step your right foot back a bit further to find that lunge. And then coming up for your twist. Ooh, your right hand will be in front this time. Your left hand will be extended to the back. Maybe your gaze follows the twist of your spine, looking to your left. And then bring your hands to the mat. Your right foot will step forward to meet your left and forward fold. Step your feet a bit apart. Bend those knees. Take your opposite elbows in your opposite hands. And just find a release for your lower back here. You can rock back and forth. Breathing, filling up here. Return to center. And bring your hands to the mat. Step your feet a little bit closer together. Come all the way up slowly into Tall Mountain. Keeping your hands at heart center. Close your eyes for a few breaths. Just breathing, noticing the natural rhythm. It's what your body needs right now. Inhale and exhale. Thank you for joining me today on the mat. Go out there and be your most authentic you. The light and the love in me honors the light and the love in each and every one of you. Namaste.